Where's mine at? Oh shit!
Okay, I'm done playing.
We
coronavirus.
The people, hold on, let me go to the thing.
What up, Corey?
The people are asking for encore.
Woo!
People are just logging on. They said they need to see that one more time.
Hey, I'm out of breath. Y'all missed it.
Hello?
Can y'all hear me?
I can
hear you.
How does this work? Can y'all see me?
What up, Corey?
What's up, everybody? I don't know how this works.
Me either.
It's like it keeps switching people. Like it's switching you.
Swipe to the left. Swipe to the left.
When you're talking,
okay.
When you're talking, it's going to do that.
Do what?
No, it was switching from people.
I can see
when you swipe to the left, it show everybody on the screen at once.
Y'all look crazy.
We all look crazy. It's quarantine.
All right. Well, we are currently live.
On everything. You got like gloves.
I got all my oven mitts, my mask, my tie by James mask.
Right. Try to see if I can.
Well, everyone, we are currently on YouTube and Facebook Live. Say hello. Everybody, introduce yourself for the people that may not know you.
What up, everybody? I'm G.
What up, everybody? I'm Corey. Jarrell Anderson, Triangle, and yeah.
What up? I'm Ryan. I'm on Triangle too. I'm trying to find this on the ballroom doorbacks thing on TV.
What up? I used to be on Three-Siders.
Ooh.
On Three-Siders. All right. So let like we did last night, everybody was discussing. Okay, so let's talk about it. Quarantine. What have you guys all been doing in quarantine? Say your experience, how you feeling? How do you feeling about the whole pause that the world is on right now? Let's start with Corey. You go first.
So what am I talking about? What have I been doing?
Yeah, how are you feeling? Oh, the people.
I'm feeling really good actually. This quarantine actually has helped me get back to a lot of things that I needed to get back to. As far as like with my business ventures, and then just like me personally, mentally, physically, and emotionally, this year has been a lot. So like I'm actually happy that this quarantine happened for not only myself, but just for the world in general. I feel like everybody needed a kind of like a reset. And I feel like this is the reset that the world needed. Like even when I go running, the air just feels different. It feels a lot cleaner now.
And Ryan, Muufasa, how are you feeling?
No, I agree with Corey. Like, I feel like I like that the world's on a pause. Like, I'm getting very creative. Like, I can really sharpen like my tools. I'm about to learn how to start sewing. Like, I'm just trying to like learn a lot of like skills, things I feel like we should have learned in high school. Like,
hold on, Ryan. I'm sorry to pause you. Mercedes, you got to call through the app.
Fuck my drag.
No, just go to the app. Let's go to the link. And what happened?
G, drop that coronavirus song again, because it's gonna be a long night.
All right. Yeah, then sign in there, Mercedes. Corey, you went somewhere. Oh, okay. G, can they get the encore of the Corona a little bit, real quick, while Mercedes is trying to get it together and get on here?
Y'all like encore.
All right, Ryan, getting back to what you were saying.
Hello. I'm sorry.
How you doing?
Oh, y'all came back at the same time. Y'all was together. They was. I caught it. I caught it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what's
Ryan,
been
what you were
going on?
saying?
Huh?
What?
What happened?
But he said back to what you were saying, right, about what you've been doing during quarantine.
Mercedes, figure it out. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, guys.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready. Mercedes been trying to figure out a way to call in, and I sent her the link, so she's trying to figure it out now.
Okay, so quick quarantine. I'm glad that the world's on a pause. I can be creative. Like I said, I'm about to start learning how to sew and and I feel like these are things that we should have learned in like high school. Like I feel like we need to learn how to sew, how to do our taxes, how to do our credit. Like I'm over here like, why was we doing like geometry and stuff in high school and like stuff like that for like, and now we gagging because we don't know what we're doing. Like that's the thing we should have learned in like high school. Like we learned the history and stuff for what?
Yeah.
But no, I've been high this whole time, so don't listen to me.
You've been high this whole time?
Yeah, but I mean, this whole past month.
So have you been high? Have you been high because that's your normal protocol, or have you been high to escape what's going on?
No, I just use it as a vehicle, like to be creative and stuff, and like because my mind is like this all day, so it like centers me. So that's what I use it for.
Okay. And
G next.
Well, me, I just been eating a lot of breads and soups and getting all fat and sassy.
All fat and sassy.
You know me. But no, for real. Basically, I just been,
Can you take off the mask though? We love it, but can you take the mask?
And basically, I just been eating, cooking. I got back into cooking more. I've been sewing a lot, playing a lot of Fortnite, video games, watching TV. I watch a lot of YouTube. I learn a lot from YouTube. So that's pretty much it.
And speaking of the mask that you have on, plug in that mask because you've been selling out like crazy. Show them what you got. Everybody that's on here that's watching, if you would like a mask, a fashionable one, hit up G.
I'm getting
Tie by James. Make sure you get a
That was cute.
We got Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Oh, that's
These ones not finished yet, but they about to be finished. Batman, some like Broncos.
That's dope.
Spider-Man. I got solid colors too. Like this one pretty much is almost sold out. The army fatigue.
Oh, that's lit. I see that.
You got like that. You got the matching like thong to go with it.
The
matching thong to go with it. That was slightly turning.
A cute little jock to go with it.
That in that green and red with a cute like jock strap to go with it would be cute.
Oh, that would be sick. Quarantine free.
Think about it.
No, I'm serious. You need to start like. You need to like make like the matching underwear to go with it with the mask.
No, I got a whole bunch of stuff that was supposed to be coming out soon, like a whole bunch of stuff, like collaborations with people and sets and new garments and stuff that I was supposed to be like shooting, but with this whole Corona thing going on, it kind of put a lot to standstill. So,
all right, let me take real quick. How much of the mask, G? People are questioning.
The masks are $20 shipped. Like if you're in New York, you can pick it up. It's $15, but $20 shipped. They're washable. They got 3 filters in them. They got filter pockets to add more filters in them. You can iron them. So it's good.
All right, so real quick, tell everybody how they can purchase the mask and where to get it because people are on both platforms asking.
You can hit me up. I got the name right there. It says at Tie by James on Instagram. On Facebook, it's G Lima, GEELIMA. And you can pay through Cash App or PayPal, or I can send you an email invoice.
All right. And
I'll be putting in my Cash App request.
Yeah.
Okay, now what's up, Terrell? Terrell said greetings, fam. Markelos Rickman said good evening, happy y'all. Barry Gordon said, I love you guys and I'm a huge fan. Hey, everyone. Hey, guys. Timothy Henderson, Ryan, you are his favorite.
What up, Tim?
Demetrius said that we need to be watching Out of the Shadows. It's on YouTube before YouTube take it down. It's a documentary. Now is not the time to be smoking because of respiratory issues.
Who said that?
I was about to say happy 420 to everybody, but
okay, happy 420.
Charles Yo said, hello, everyone. A huge fan. Love Triangle from Orlando.
Fellows to him.
C. Johnson said, what's up, Ashton? Michael Watt said, love Jarrell. You have done an awesome portrayal over the years. Much luck to everything you do.
I appreciate it.
Again, it's Ty by James. You can hit him up on G.
Somebody said, what about what?
Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, email, Ty Clothing, TIXE clothing @gmail.com.
Somebody said I shouldn't be doing what?
Smoking. Don't mind them.
And Drayton said that is true about the smoking. You should not be smoking right now.
So what you want me to do?
Christopher Brown said that Corey haven't seen him in years.
So you shouldn't be smoking cigarettes.
Right,
yeah.
We ain't got nothing to do with it.
That's where the biggest respiratory issue come in at.
Brendan Joseph said, Ryan and Corey is my favorite.
Are you just saying that, bro? Like, no, just playing.
Charles,
right, bitch, because yesterday was somebody else. Yesterday was the Haven was your favorite. Bitch.
Ryan and Corey. Okay, boom. Why can't we add the Ballroom Throwbacks television to the Roku platform? Vimeo does not have that, or have that for some reason. They took it off of the Roku platform. I know a lot of people on there have been asking for BRTV TV to come back on there. I guess we just have to wait until they make that available again, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
So what have you guys been watching? How have you been entertained besides, smoking and thinking?
Well, I've been putting a lot of time into my fitness clothing line that I am planning on dropping towards the end of this year. I kind of ventured off from it due to like my actual 9 to 5 that I have. So that took up a lot of my time, and then as well as my son. So I kind of just ventured off from my business and what I wanted to do for myself. So that's what I've been putting a lot of my time into. I've actually found 2 investors for my business, which has been amazing. I have finalized the manufacturing company that I'm going to use. So I've been really just like hands-on with my business and my fitness. I've been doing a lot more outdoor stuff and getting back to like my football drills and all of that good shit. So it's been really good for me. Like I said, I've been enjoying quarantine. I don't really go out like that anyway. So, this is just.
Corey, let me ask you a question, because for those that don't know, you also work in the medical field.
Yes.
And you talked about this pandemic with me, a month and a half ago.
Yes.
What are you feeling about everything from the news and from just where we're at right now?
I don't think people really understand the severity of it. And granted, yeah, it may not be as big, for the younger people or the younger generation, but it just plays a part that everybody stays home and just take the proper precautions to just wash your hands. Although I feel like people should have been doing that anyway, washing your hands, after you come outside, just doing the proper things to take care of yourself and just to have great hygiene. So yeah, that I just think people need to take it more serious, really, because I feel like it's getting worse before it's like really getting better, to be honest. I feel like they're opening up stuff way too soon. It's still a lot going on as far as like with the spreading of it, and we all know how it's been spread, but it's like them opening up everything. Like apparently they're opening up the gyms and bars and stuff here in Georgia, and I just think it's crazy.
On Friday, right?
Yeah, and I really think it's crazy. Like people are just more so worried about having a good time or, getting back to their everyday lives.
To get back outside.
Exactly, but it's like people really need to understand, like, this is something that we really need. Like, everybody just needs to really just chill out and just like
They gonna gag.
if
By
they
Saturday,
really
they
are.
gonna be gagging.
And I'm just hoping that, the higher ups, really start doing their research as far as, like what people should do. Because I've been hearing so many things, like one state is doing something else, then another state is doing something else, and then like somebody else is doing something. It's just so much. And I feel like everybody should be on one accord to really just let this thing like just do what it's gonna do and then just get out of here.
Right.
So
it's so funny while you just said that. People on here is asking you guys, how do you feel about Georgia opening it up? And you just talked about it.
I think it's crazy.
Hold on to a lot of comments I want to address real quick. Jason Giambroni said, big fan of your show. Met Corey a few years ago at Club Park in DC. You were super nice. Thank you for taking the picture with him. And he appreciates that.
No problem.
TM said, dudes with the dread is extremely handsome. Demetrius X said, no dairy, no meat, no sweets, no carbs, no drugs, and have some more of an alkaline diet.
Military. Like, you in a hole.
WW said they will not take this serious until until it affects their family.
Yeah, and that's what I think too. I think people don't really understand the severity of it until it hits close to home. And it's like it shouldn't take that for you to take something serious,
Right.
So it's just crazy. And a lot of people are walking around with it and don't know.
Yeah, walking around asymptomatic with no symptoms and
exactly, like so I just
still coughing and not covering their mouth and sneezing and not covering their mouth, and it's just
things that should have been taught to you as a child anyway. But
Mercedes is trying to call in. How do you call in from your phone?
I just clicked the thing. I just clicked the thing, and then it took me to the stuff, and then yeah.
I just pressed the first link that was in the message.
Right, the first little part of the link. You scroll up, it's join me.
Hold on, guys.
So, what are you calling your workout stuff? Like donkey booty or something? You should call it donkey booty. That would turn it, bitch.
No, I'm not.
Well, you want Phaedra to come?
I'm actually in the process
come after him.
In my
right now. Not gonna play.
So I don't want to like give all of that information out.
Phaedra may win that case.
Huh?
Kendra. I said Phaedra may win that case.
What case? What are y'all talking about?
Talking about Phaedra gonna come and try to sue you for using a donkey booty.
Yeah, no, I ain't got time for that. I do not have time for that.
We will not even win, so it's okay.
It's going to be very authentic to my name, though. I want it to be very authentic to my. I will say that.
Gotcha.
But it's going to be lit. Like I have some really dope ideas. Some different shit. I mean, I know the fitness apparel industry is big, but I have a totally different outlook. Like I've been in sports and fitness since I was little. So, I know what I haven't seen and I want to see done. And also I know the route that I want to take my business. So, I'm just really excited to like get the reaction from everybody.
Right.
That's dope. Congratulations on all that.
Appreciate it.
I'm excited to see it though. That makes sense though, because you seem like you're really into fitness. So.
Yeah, it's really been a passion. I really wanted to open up my own gym, but that's still maybe in my future later on down the line. But I figured I'll do something. I like fashion. I like clothes.
And everyone.
And I love fitness.
Open up your own bathhouse. That would turn it.
You like that bathhouse.
And everyone, y'all on YouTube, and everyone have been asking for her for a long time.
Who?
You don't see her?
No.
Oh, you gotta slide to the right. Oh, it's what up, son?
I don't see her. No.
I think her sound is muted.
Oh,
tell her join. She gotta click join audio at the bottom. She gotta click join audio. Can I?
He's not on the camera with everybody. I only see you three, and then I have to like slide over.
Right, yeah, me too.
Okay. What am I doing?
We hear you, girl.
Y'all hear me? Hello, hola.
What up?
For everyone out there, the return of the legendary Mercedes.
Oh my God.
You enjoying your quarantine, sis? Or no?
I'm having a great time in my course.
Mercedes, please. Weren't we just talking about when you were when we was all out of Virginia?
Yeah.
Remember that, Corey?
In that hotel room, that crazy hotel room.
Oh no, we had a good time.
He didn't know if he wanted to walk or not, honey. I said, get out here and go walk. You're going to win. I said, get out here and go walk.
That was a good time.
Yeah, it was. How many years ago was that? That was so long ago. It's like yesterday.
Maybe like I think it was like 3 years ago. 3, maybe 4 years ago.
That was 4 years ago.
It was 4.
Can you see everybody on your phone? So you gotta scroll to the left. If you scroll to the left, you can see everybody's picture.
If I stroll to the left, okay. Hi. Look now, I can see everybody.
Well, real quick, Mercedes, before we get into what we were talking about, Ryan, you went somewhere. Mercedes, please, the people have been asking about you and Jacen. Is the MJ Lounge coming back, and will it be on Bigo?
You asking me? You asking that? Well, yes, I believe we are. That's what's being talked about, you guys. So hopefully we are. I don't see what should stop it. So I believe that's what's coming soon.
Okay.
I believe, yes, I can't wait. I'm excited. This quarantine, we got a lot to talk about, right?
All right.
Are y'all taking questions?
I'm taking questions.
Okay, someone asked, Corey, what happened to your relationship? I loved y'all together.
Jump right in, baby.
Yeah, like, dang.
I love y'all together. Are y'all still friends?
We are. We're not together. I will say that. We're not together. We aren't on speaking terms, but I don't wish anything bad upon him, and I'm sure the feeling is mutual. I mean, I'm sure there's still a lot of love there. He still has a relationship with my son, which I think is amazing. And I would never tarnish him or the relationship that we had. It was something great, and I'll just say that.
Okay.
How long y'all got together for? Look at me, ask the question. How long was y'all together for?
We were together for a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, a year and a half.
All right, let me ask
what
you.
Separated you guys?
Oh wait, go ahead. Answer a question.
What separated you guys?
Just a lot of not really seeing eye to eye. I think that was honestly my first time dating someone younger than me.
Okay.
So I think the maturity level in some aspects wasn't quite there.
Mm-hmm.
And people have their flaws. I had my flaws in the relationship. He had his flaws in the relationship. And I just think that, when you honestly feel like somebody isn't putting up the same fight that you are, it's like sometimes you just really just have to say, like, okay, maybe it's for me to just let this go. And, if it comes back, and I'm available for it, maybe I'll be here for it. If not, But yeah, I just think we kind of just outgrew the path that we were on with each other.
Okay.
All right, so being that we're piggybacking off that, everybody on here, do you believe that if you're with someone that you can go back to them if y'all break up?
After how long? I don't know. It depends on, but honestly, it depends on how you guys broke up though. Some people.
Not me.
I don't know. It depends. I wouldn't.
It depends. It depends on how the relationship ended.
I did it once before. It didn't work out. Not only that, I just feel like if you break up with somebody, usually it's because it was something that wasn't working. And 9 times out of 10, it depends what age. I don't really know depend what age you are, but I don't.
Somebody's phone got feedback.
Baby, that was in that timeline. Once that timeline is done, honey, you got to move on and keep going with your timeline. Okay,
Right.
that was in that time of that moment, and you got to keep moving and going on. Okay.
Daughter, I think your phone got feedback. You got to pick it up or something.
Do it. If I pick it up, I won't be able to see you guys.
Is it my phone?
Oh, I can hear you.
So, G, you said no.
Okay, so I'm not talking. Is that my phone? No.
No, it's not your phone.
All right. So, G, you said no. Mercedes, you said no.
No.
Ryan.
Not with mine.
Ryan, what do you feel?
What's the question again?
Do you believe you can, piggybacking off what Corey said, you know, we believe it is meant to be, it'll come back, whatever have you. Do you feel the same way?
Do you feel like you can go back to somebody after you break up with them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you break up for a reason, so you going back is trying to repatch and repair, and
but what if like y'all just need a space apart and y'all could come back together? I mean, people do grow, people do change. To be honest with you,
I feel like
it take a long time for people to grow and change. Sometimes, you know, so it depends how long. It depends on the person, the situation, the circumstances. But 9 times out of 10 for me, it's a no.
Well,
right? They get that space and realize.
There's no space when you're trying to do a togetherness thing. You have to grow together. And if you need space, different type of space, like each, you know, then you have to do it together. You have to do it together because that's what it's going to be, I feel.
People
what
get
type of space you need, what space you need to go do other things. That's not space.
They don't give you nothing but time to get over it and to heal and be like, you know what, I really don't need that motherfucker. I'm out for real. Like, if you can't repair while you're together,
there's a lot of things out here to get into. Once this space, ain't no coming back, baby. If you allow that space, you might as well forget it.
So you might as well forget it. But why?
I mean,
that's your phone. It's your phone. That's your phone.
He was waiting for somebody's phone to do it.
My phone.
Hold on, you know what that is? Let me put my shit on because you know something started.
I think that's everybody's phone.
Wait. You miss your brother doing the dance. Please play it. Do it for them. Do it for her real quick.
I'm gonna go get my gloves. And my man, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to come Corona. What you got Corona here, Papa?
I don't know.
You about to put it on? Watch.
Oh, you want me to do it for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do it?
I can't dance, y'all. Y'all gonna have to rewind it and watch the beginning of this.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God.
Jason Giambroni said, I've been back with my boyfriend after 3 years apart. We were together for six years, broke up for 3, and now we are stronger than ever. We had to part to realize how good we were for each other.
See, for different strokes for different folks.
It works for some people, and most it don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they was together for so long. When you together for so long, of course you go back.
Or is it that they just got? Or is it that the boo just got bored, honey? He was out there playing, and he knew the other one like the one he had at home, so he was back home.
Right.
Okay.
But say that's your damn phone, girl.
What you want me to do?
Like, well, I don't know what you want me to do.
You want me to hang out?
I
Like it, man.
J.D. August said, I believe it won't be the same the second time around, especially if the trust is gone.
It definitely won't be the same. You already gonna have them preconceived, them thoughts in your head about what happened before, and
they done went and learned new tricks and more lies and more scams to get you the next time. The sex might be good because they done went and explored a little bit more and did more things and tried this and tried that. So the sex might come back a little better than what it was. I mean.
Okay, let me take in comments. They said, I believe in a second chance at love in life. Depending on the situation. If it's organic and the person acknowledges their faults and love's still there. Somebody said most of y'all sound bitter.
Oh, God.
I broke up
All
with
right,
my
now you
ex.
say orange.
Who the fuck said that?
D Gorson, Gorson.
These nuts, yeah.
Do he have love? Do he have love, or do he or she have love?
Do you do you have live? If you're out there still watching, let us know.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
I broke up with my ex after 12 years. I did not go back.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
12 years.
That was a long time.
That was a long time. You better not go back after. I'm just playing.
You
But
might
no,
have
that's
got
a
it better if
long
you were to go
time.
back.
They said it's better. They said it's better the second time around. We're both mature and ready for what it takes.
Wait, they separated after 12 years and then got back together?
No, they're just saying that they broke up and they ain't going back.
You can't ask me no questions about love. I don't, you already know how I am with
You've been
that.
working on it 12 years.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
That was just a waste of time. 12 years and yeah, no.
That was a long waste of time. My nigga, we about to figure this shit out. We gonna stay together after 12 years.
Okay.
I done waited 12 years
Yeah.
for you.
12 years?
No, I ain't gonna say waste, but you know what? That's a lot.
Angela asks G, what is your type?
Are you looking for it? Quarantine.
Oh.
G, what is your type?
Honestly, I don't know. I like a different type of stuff and different people, but I'm not really focused on figuring out all like the type and dating. I'm focused on other stuff. So next.
They said, are you all single?
Is who single?
All of you.
No, I'm not. Of course I'm not.
Does it look like
Catherine Long said, I can't go back to my boyfriend. Sex and love are two different things in life. You can't fix something that no longer works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next question is from someone, I think it's the same person from last night. Can y'all have a successful relationship with someone that has a small Peter?
I mean,
yes.
First of all, the word Peter takes me out every time. Peter.
Like, what's a Peter though?
And you said successful. Yeah, why not?
I mean,
what's Peter?
First of all, yeah, if it's a Peter, it's definitely small. So if it's a little Peter, like.
So Peter.
You can't have a Peter. You gotta have a Johnson.
Okay.
I think Slodge are better. Craven Guy Haven asked Ryan, what type of guys are you into, Aretha? Now you have to say it. What are you into, Ryan? What's your type?
I thought he called him Aretha. I was like,
he did call him Aretha.
Oh, shit.
Then somebody said small is relatively speaking. Small to some may not be small to others.
So what's small?
Well, what do y'all consider small?
5.
Under 7.
Who said 5?
Under 7.
Wait, Mercedes said under 7?
Under 7 is small. Is it Peter? What you call the Peter? Under 7 is a Peter.
Not the Peter. You better bring some Slodge or some Johnson.
Somebody here said under 9.
Oh, baby, you need meat all the who is that there?
Who is that? Kevin, little Kevin?
Hey, Kevin. Kevin's on here, mind you.
I know you're there.
Kevin, in the comments, what do you feel?
Oh, under 7 is a Peter.
Peter.
So what do you consider Slodge?
10 and 11.
You got Slodge, you 10 it up.
Okay, but this meat, honey, just meat all over the place.
7 and 9 is Johnson. 10 and up is Slodge.
Nah.
Do you guys feel like people should be meeting people off apps right now?
Huh?
Do you feel like people should be meeting people off the apps right now?
Absolutely not.
I don't feel like nobody should be meeting nobody. I don't
like even off the street. Like
Okay, so when they get bored,
It's enough porn. It's enough porn.
I sneak up with a girl.
Like, not only there's only two of us.
When they get bored, what they supposed to do?
That's your phone, girl. That's your phone.
Well, shit.
Oh, let's just keep going in and out.
You know the girls love to have the little nice little strange piece in times like this.
You go on Twitter, you see all type of quarantine videos.
Oh my God. It's not quarantine at all.
What is a strange, Mercedes, what is a strange piece?
A strange, that's just a stranger, but a strange. Period. A stranger, but a strange piece. We can say it like that.
Okay, so God, this is a weird question. Everybody's on there talking about that fucking Kevin said that phone niece.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there's a couple weed smokers on here. All of you guys smoke weed. What is the best weed, and what do you prefer?
I prefer sativa.
Well, you want me to go smoke some right here and tell you?
They said they would like to know.
I just got a different flavor that I just got in.
That's okay. I mean,
yeah, somebody asked if you like upper weed or downer weed.
I say it's a matter of preference between what you like and what you like, you know.
Baby Corey goes coffee.
You said what?
Corey loves coffee.
I've been enjoying my 420. And I actually slowed down. I slowed down on smoking, so this is like today was like really a good day for me to like smoke. So yeah.
But what kind you had time?
I smoke sativa. I do uppers. I don't like indicas. I don't like to feel a body high. I like a head high.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I like uppers. I like downers.
Okay, so let me ask y'all weed smokers. What do y'all consider too high?
Baby, when you are laid and you can't do nothing.
When you about to die.
When you are laid.
Too high for me is like
when you about to die.
I can't get up and do nothing. Like I've only been too high off the edible. I've never been too high off of smoking weed.
Your heart starts to jump out your fucking chest.
Okay.
Bitch, you gagging?
Is there something
when you feel your everything is beating, your head, your everything is beating.
Right.
Is there something called smoking too much?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
I think there is a certain thing as smoking too much. If you're a lazy smoker, there to me there's different type of smokers. I feel like there are a lot of functional smokers in the world. A lot of millionaires and billionaires are weed smokers.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about how you handle your high.
They said Corey does look like he is feeling right about now.
How are you doing?
Right now, actually.
Somebody say, I hate when you're too high and you're laughing at your damn self.
No, that's the best.
Cute sometimes.
Whoever that is must be like miserable with life and like.
That's cute sometimes.
Yeah.
Where you don't even know what you're laughing at. You was falling.
That's the point of being high.
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up, do you have to have a blunt?
No.
You don't have to have a blunt, but do you want to have a blunt? Yes.
Because me, I like to wake up. Honestly, it depends. It really depends with me. If I have a busy day, I will just get up and get straight to my day. Because I can sometimes smoke will slow me down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have a kind of a chill day, I'll get up, I'll smoke a blunt and go do what I need to do. But if it's a busy day for me, I'm definitely getting up and doing what I need to do.
So in a time like this, with everything going on in the world, what's the best weed to have for the weed smokers out there?
Your preference.
Good weed.
Yeah, just make it good, honey. Because sometimes you want to be up, sometimes you want to be
too many weed types and strands and all that.
Right, like girl, what?
You make sure you got some good weed. You ain't smoking nothing.
Just make sure it's not Reggie.
For you.
What's wrong? So let me ask you, Ryan, what's wrong with Reggie?
That shit is it don't get you high. It's a whole bunch of quality with no quantities. Yeah, no.
Maybe for somebody who's not used to smoking, it might do something to them. But for people who are weed smokers, like.
Okay,
it's like drinking a wine cooler and trying to get drunk. Like, no.
Well, I have to say,
I know some weed smokers that like to smoke Reggie. They don't want to be like too high, so they don't smoke Reggie instead of smoking like exotics or loud. So.
I only know a lot of a lot of older people like with medical illnesses smoke Reggie. I feel like I haven't encountered.
I just like upgraded not too long ago, y'all. Because I remember back in when we were doing the MJ Lounge, I was doing Reggie. So I graduated a little bit, y'all. I don't do the Reggie no more. So
welcome to the club.
Okay, but that's some good stuff.
Hamson Nick said, do y'all partake in other drugs?
No.
Alcohol.
Not for I.
I like a good drink every now and again.
Okay.
Ryan?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In my yesteryears, I did. I popped the Molly before in my life. I won't lie about that. I have.
Oh yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
What does Molly do for you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I danced so much. I was the dancing queen.
It give you energy.
No, I had a good time. I sweated a lot though, but I sweat anyway. So, but I had a good time.
Okay.
Okay, guys. I love the fact that you guys are asking questions, but some of these questions, y'all gotta relax.
What's the questions?
Hold on. Somebody that said Ryan, are you shy?
Yeah.
Straight up, yeah.
Are you shy or live?
Nice.
Yeah.
They said, guys, Triangle's the best web series of all time. They feel like we need a lesbian storyline. Yes, I agree too. You have gay, bi, trans, straight, but no lesbian. Totally.
That would be a good storyline, actually.
Can I play a lesbian?
Somebody asked him, Ryan, can you please stand up? They said, Ryan, they want you to stand up. They want to see what's going on back there.
Well, you wanted to know what they said, so.
He's not standing up, guys.
He said he was shy. He said, yeah.
Somebody, Demetrius X said, Ryan, were you on the set? Or are you afraid of the dark with that lighting? Bitch, I don't know what's going on right now.
What is going on?
Are you afraid of the dark with the lighting?
G, how big are you?
I'm like 5'8", 5'9".
Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all have no idea who G is. G will go with you. Jody asked Corey, how long have you been married? I've seen some of your posts on Twitter. We already discussed that. They are no longer together.
What are you talking about? I'm married.
They thought you were married. Somebody said, I know who this is. They said G got meat. Hi, Kevin.
But who you know? I'm about to say, but who is it though? Since you know,
they said Corey. They said Corey, when are you doing another movie?
When am I doing what movie?
What movie? You guys? I've seen 3 comments. No, I've already seen 3 comments about that. What movie you guys talking about? You talking about Triangle? Because I'm confused.
That's not a movie. That's a web series.
What are we on? Where are these people from that ask these questions?
I don't have a fans only fans, so I hope y'all not talk about those type of movies.
Shouldn't they know these things for the best?
Melissa M said, Mercedes, I love your tits.
Well, thank you, darling.
Kevin, you a little bit too into my child's meat. My daughter got a big old stick. I be selling him at balls.
Kevin who? Kevin Prodigy?
Yes. You ain't know that Kevin was a freak? Don't let that old bitch fool you. That bitch is a freak.
I could tell the way she be purring on that mic, but
no, not that Kevin, the other one. Old Kevin.
Family, right?
G, you froze, G.
G got up out of there.
What happened?
He has left the conversation.
No, I don't know what happened. My
G,
little signal was going through some things.
They said, G, do you have an OnlyFans? Just curious.
Oh, shit.
Well, shit.
They ready.
No.
No.
You should make one for your mask and your
Right. If y'all want to wear some of my mask and y'all OnlyFans videos, just hit me up. I can send them to y'all. Y'all know y'all got to pay for them still, but you know that advertising, because y'all be all over Twitter and stuff. So you know that we can do that. Some intimate wears coming out soon that y'all can wear, y'all, just for fans, OnlyFans, Twitters.
Serious question, guys. Eric Kendall, as leaders, how do you guys want to curb the meth usage in the gay community?
I kind of think every man for themselves.
You know what I mean? I feel like if you know somebody that's doing it, I think it's best for you to encourage them to get help, or you know, if you can't be the help for them, encourage them to get help elsewhere. But
you know when you tried it with these kids, honey. You know when you tried it, they think that you old and bitter and you know all the things of the things of the things. I think every man for themselves. I think everybody has a their own way in life. They got to go through their own trials and tribulations. They got to come about them their own way. They got to figure it out. We can give them advice for things that we went through,
right,
but they might not go through the same thing, the same way. You know what I mean? So I kind of think you got to let them.
So do you think it's a waste of time?
Any addiction, you can't help somebody if they're not willing to help themselves. Like you can go out your way so much, bending over backwards trying to get them to stop and do that. But if they're not willing to stop and do it themselves, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's a waste of time. I mean, you could say it. You know, you could say it to them, but I mean, honey, how many times have we spoke to the people and, you know, they come back with like, oh, child, like the baby just earlier. Oh, y'all all sound bitter and old. You know what I mean? So it's like this.
Yeah.
This is from Mercedes. I don't know Mercedes, but you look good. Handsome Nick said, we miss you, Mercedes. Why did you take such a long hiatus?
Life. Honey, I can sit up here on the phone and talk to you all day like, I'm sorry. I had to elevate up for a second. I had to take a break from sitting in front of the camera and do some things, get some things done.
My views on that is that this is a show. Sex scenes are only conducive to the scene. There will not be any of that on the show. If you want to watch it, honestly, I tell everybody, if you want to watch it, go to Pornhub.
What's going
on? They're asking why can't we have frontal nudity on the show and things of that nature, and they want to see a steamy sex scene with Jabril and Brandon.
Are you on Facebook? You see frontal nudity on Facebook?
I'm just confused. Like, what do y'all want? Do y'all want a good storyline, or y'all want a good porn?
Baby, they want y'all to do a live motherfucking porn. You know it. They want y'all to get it all again, all nice and hot and steamy and triangle it up. They want to triangle it up, darling. Get up in there.
Good question for everyone. Brendan asked, how can you guys stay with someone if they put their hands on you?
No.
I mean,
as a woman, no. For me, no.
I've never put my hands on a lover, and the incident where someone kind of put their hands on me, it wasn't intentional. But if you intentionally I feel like if you intentionally hit your lover, y'all just shouldn't be together, honestly. Like if y'all are fist fighting and all of that stuff, like granted a conversation or argument is heated, and you can yell back and forth. But I feel like when it gets to the point that y'all are physically fighting each other, to me, I think that's crazy. I just think that's crazy. And I just feel like there's no love there. If you can to me, I'm only putting my hands on somebody that I honestly dislike or don't care for or honestly hate. And I can never do that. Maybe growing up, I'll put my hands on my brothers, but that's what boys do. But as far as putting your hands on somebody that you say that you love and care for and want to protect, you should never do that.
Mm-hmm. They don't go
on
together.
They agree.
They don't go together.
Yeah. Somebody said it's very.
What? If I'm asleep, you just gonna punch me in the face when you get mad?
Jay Nikki said, being toxic, it won't hit someone. Mercedes, do you like the Princess of West, Pandora West? Do you like her Vogue?
Pandora West. Do I like her gold? Yes, that's Pandora's gold. Yes. What? Yes, that's Pandora's gold. Yes.
There's somebody, Charles Joe said, there is no reason to put your hands on your partner. Okay, if someone, cheats on you, can you forgive them?
What was that be?
Ryan, you're smiling, Ryan. What do you feel?
I feel like sometimes you can provoke somebody. Sometimes people with their mouth really be trying it, and you can provoke somebody to like
cheat on you.
I was lost, like what?
Provoke you to make you want to put your hands on them.
Ryan, the question was, can you forgive someone for cheating on you?
Oh, can you forgive someone for cheating on you? Yeah.
Okay, but now
it's okay if somebody hits you though. He's like, sometimes you provoke somebody. I walked into the park.
Do you forgive them and you still be with them, or you just forgive them just for your own purpose for yourself? Do you just forgive them?
Both. Yeah, both. Can you forgive them and can you be with them?
Well, I'm just going to forgive them for myself, and I'm moving on.
I can forgive you, but then I won't want to be with you after that.
So wait. So y'all feel like cheating is an overall deal breaker?
Well, what you waiting to
I'm going to say something.
Can I say my piece?
Yes, go ahead. Then I want to say something.
To me, there's a dip. To me, if you physically cheat on me with somebody, and it's like maybe like, you know, a one-time thing, or maybe you were drunk or it just happened, you know. Some people do have sex accidentally. Like, I believe that. You know, maybe you're too drunk and somebody can take advantage of you or whatever the case may be, you know, although you shouldn't get to that point. But I feel like if it's a physical one, I could probably forgive it. You know, forgive, yes. But I feel like
good question coming to that.
But if you cheating on me, as far as you're giving somebody the same energy that you're giving me, as far as you talking to them every day, y'all on the phone, y'all texting, y'all, all of this extra, you're giving them the exact same energy that you're giving me. That means I'm not nothing. I clearly can't be that special in your life if you can give somebody that same energy. So me, I can't take somebody that if you cheat in the form of that type of that way, but physically cheating on me. Maybe if it's a one-time, you know, ordeal or something like that, you know, maybe I'll forgive it. Staying with them, I don't know. Honestly, let me stop faking, because it's happened to me before. I've honestly said that, you know, although it happened, I forgive you, and I'm willing to work on it with you, work on this relationship with you still.
So when you did it the other time, the last time, how did you feel after you forgave him and you stayed?
It took me a while to kind of get over it. We didn't have sex for a while. It took me a while to mentally get over the fact that I felt like somebody had something that was mine. But you know, we went and got checked up. You know, we went and did the proper precautions of, you know, just make sure he was good, I was good, and you know, after a while, you know, we got back into the hang of things, and you know, it was cool.
Okay.
That's like that saying goes.
They said,
cheat on me once.
They said,
go ahead.
They said, if you let someone have you in that way, I wouldn't be able to touch you afterwards. Who puts themselves in such a predicament like that? Kieran Prophet said, Corey, cheating is cheating. Physical, emotional, from the thought it will happen.
Glad you live your life your way and I live my mine.
Okay, Jason asked, have you any of you ever cheated in the past?
Yeah.
In the past, yeah.
I mean, yes. And I mean, not saying it like that, but I mean, I guess we were always young at the time. We didn't know what we had in front of us.
Somebody said they have never cheated on somebody. That's an absolute lie.
You know, I mean, of course, one time or another.
Like in your younger years when you on.
Yeah, like everybody, somebody has cheated. And I mean, I understand if you want to say that a form of cheating is being, I feel like if somebody's flirting with somebody, that's a form of cheating too. But I mean, everybody does it. Everybody has cheated in some form.
They said
if I'm with somebody and you look at somebody else, oh bitch, you cheated.
Everyone.
You got me fucked up.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. They said everyone does not cheat. They're not going for that. People on here say no, not everyone.
You said everybody don't cheat?
People are saying not everyone cheats.
Where they at?
Please.
Because I ain't met that.
Please show me Jesus Christ. Please
have never ever cheated.
Please show me Christ.
Somebody said, I can't forget about someone that cheats on me. Personally, even if they drunk, they're going to keep doing it and using that as an excuse.
Yeah,
no, something like that. Like I said once. Y'all are taking this and running.
Kevin said, what's worse, physical or emotional cheating? I think Corey kind of said that.
I think emotional cheating is to me is bigger than physically cheating on somebody.
All of it is bad.
all of it is bad, yes, but me,
all of it is bad.
Physical, I'm gonna say physical.
Somebody is worse than physical. No,
physical is trying it.
Don't say it's both.
Yeah.
If I'm in a relationship with you and you cheat on me, they both the same. So I'm just like, fuck you, let me fucked up.
All right, guys. I hope y'all ready for this. Everybody, answer this question. What are your thoughts on open relationships?
I don't have a thought on it.
Absolutely.
What is the point?
Okay, you say what's the point? So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Some people like that. They like the fact it's open. They can have a committed situation with someone. Let's say me and Corey's together, and it's all about if you come together and you talk about it and you make rules and you think about define what you want. I mean, it's not for me, but I mean, these days a lot of people are doing it, and it works for some people.
To each his own.
That's what I was about to say. I don't want them to start cussing me out already. I just that's too much. There's no need, honey. Don't that's just too much. There's no need to become this one person in a relationship with this one person.
Because I feel like some people you might try to be honest with it.
Other people, that is what the I don't get it. I don't get it.
Ryan?
I don't get it.
Brian must be with the shit.
No, I like it. I love it. Like, how could you be with somebody for 40 years and not cheat on them? Like, we're humans. We're like natural human beings. Like, it happens.
Corey, let him talk.
Well, we're talking about relationships.
We all open relationships.
I mean, I'm talking like I'm trying to put them together because I feel like I don't know. I think it's because it's like you with somebody, and if they want to do something with somebody else, I mean, we're not in everybody's back pocket, so we don't know what people are doing anyway. So I mean, I might as well know than not know. Like, I feel like we on this earth once, and us saying that, oh, this is the only person we'll be with for like the next 50, 60 years is trying it. Like, you can have more than one soulmate. You can have more than one like life partner. Like,
but do you say that we're together to that one person? Why just not be like, okay, we're just tight. We just have this certain bond. Or why be like, okay, I'm with you, but then I'm with everybody else too? Why just keep like, well, we cool. We got a different type of cool.
We can be friends with benefits.
Because now it's like a certain community. It's like a certain community now that it's like you deal with this person and you deal with like maybe two people and you deal with your main person. So like y'all have like a whole community now.
Come on, community, dude.
Divorce. Why do you think the divorce rate is so high? The divorce rate is high.
Hold on a minute.
You're right. No, you're right. Hold on. He hit a good point.
Come on.
I do believe that the divorce rate is high because people are in relationships and they are afraid to speak up to their partner and tell them, hey, I might like this from time to time, or I might like this from time to time. But that's okay from time to time. That's a difference from all the time. So that's what gets me at, like.
Demetrius X said, we as humans aren't meant to be in a monogamous relationship. It's a way to control the population. Jason said, cheating is defined by the couple. Some may think getting head is cheating. Some may feel it's not. You define your relationship and the standards that you choose to keep.
Well,
do you realize, like, back in the day, like back in like the 60s and the 70s, like our parents' age, like they had whole other families. They had a regular family, and then he had a whole nother side family. Like that's the norm. Like, it's the norm. Like, we don't talk about it, but they used to carry back in the day. But when you look on paper, we was married for 60 whatever years, but we had a whole separate family.
Somebody said
it's nothing
monogamous is very strange to many cultures in the world.
I don't know.
It's called progressive love. Get with it. I have a husband and a boyfriend.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
Let's do it.
All right,
Okay, so let me ask you this: threesomes. Can you have a threesome with your partner?
No.
No.
So if you were to have a threesome, would you rather with somebody that you're not together with, or with somebody that you're with?
Oh my God.
I'm not big on threesomes anyway, but if I was to do one, it would definitely not be with my partner.
Y'all making my heart jump. I don't know. I never done one. I never done one.
Yeah, I can do threesomes.
My
Not
men
to
be
nobody.
taking me for honey. They're not living it.
I don't know.
Ryan, you seem to be a very deep person and very mysterious. Are you hiding something from us?
Damn.
They are carrying, bitch. They must be the FBI. What if? Yeah, I'm hiding something.
He's a little high, y'all. To many people, cheating is breaking the trust of the other person. So if all parties are open, then is it really cheating?
Huh?
That's a good one. I don't think so. Especially if y'all in an open relationship. Like,
yeah, it's no such thing as cheating. Open, like,
I can only be open with only y'all two. Like, I can't be open. Like,
but see, what then that's no point. It just becomes no point then. It's no relationship. If it's just all over the place and everybody's just doing everybody, it's no relationship. Ain't no titles. Everybody's just having doing what they doing.
Y'all just having a big old orgy, a big old bathhouse.
I mean, yeah, because you got to know that when that baby said that he got a husband and a boyfriend, so he got to know that his husband and boyfriend probably got a boyfriend and a husband too. So now, when you join all the joints together, I mean.
And it's Corona and all of this other stuff going around church.
Yeah,
some people don't know how to control themselves, so they're gonna start getting out of control with wanting to hook up and bring people into the situation. It's like, okay, I want to chill tonight. You want to try to be bringing people in,
honey. If people are into that, it's no relationship. You just like to have fun. You like to have fun when you like to have fun, wherever you like to have fun with. Because I ain't nah. Somebody gonna get hurt. I don't care. They can do that shit for about 2 months. Well, the better the piece look that comes in here, oh baby, he look better than me, honey. I'm not having it. Somebody's feeling it's somewhere around in here. Somebody's feeling is something going to go wrong. The bird is bigger. He got a better body. He something is going to go wrong.
You start enjoying something a little bit more. I start seeing a little twinkle in that eye. Something.
Okay, guys. I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. You just have to give the answer and you have to do it quick, and I'm moving on to the next question each time. Y'all ready?
Okay.
How many people have you slept with?
I can't
mind your business. Mind your business.
More than 50, less than 50.
Less than 50. Jesus Christ.
It's about last. It's about,
it's about last.
It's about last. About last.
What's your favorite part of your body?
All of it.
Ooh.
All of it.
All of it.
Corey?
The favorite part about my body. I would say my chest, honestly. I like my chest on my body. That's my favorite part of my body.
That's your favorite part?
Yeah, what's your favorite part of my body?
Well, I was about to say.
I thought that's what was coming.
When I had told you to go eat out there walk, you should have probably said every part just like I did.
I love every part of my body, but my favorite is my chest.
Okay.
All right. Next. Have you ever been caught having sex?
Ooh.
Have I ever been caught having sex? Like caught, like how, like walked in on or something like that?
Walked in on court.
Caught? No.
I don't think
But have I had sex in the house with somebody in there knowing that I'm having sex? Yes, but as far as like caught having sex, no.
Well, no, caught is if somebody walked in on you somewhere.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
G?
Baby, I remember one time when I was younger, when I was first, figuring things out. And the first person I ever messed around with was my best friend's older brother. He was fine as fuck, but I was young. I didn't know shit. And, he used to try to hump on me a little bit or whatever. So one time, my best friend had left for football practice, and I was in the bathroom. I came out. He was like, "You want to mess around or whatever?" So we did. He's like, "We got to do it in the kitchen, though, because my mom might be coming home soon." Maybe he tried to do too much, pushing me, or doing too much. I don't want to get into too many details. But long story short, I remember pulling my pants, like I had my pants on my ankles and I was pulling them up, and his mom walked through the front door. And I just pulled my pants up, and she was like, mind you, his name was Corey. She was like, Corey! And I just ran out the house.
Were you scared? So being that was your first time, were you scared?
I was scared as hell. Like I was shocked. I was scared. There was a lot of emotions going on because if I broke down the whole story for you, it'd be a lot, But yeah, it was just a lot.
Slightly turn you on a little bit.
What you say, Corey? Did it turn him
Did
on?
it slightly turn you on a little bit?
I mean, now maybe, but back then I was scared as hell. Then my best friend called me afterwards. He was like, "Yo, they called me Jay. They was like, Jay, is you gay? Because my mom said she came in the house and you had your."
You told me this story before. G, you told me this story before.
Yeah, I told you the story before. And she was like, but my brother Corey told her y'all was in the house jacking off because we used to like jack off together. Like, I don't know why, but yeah.
I feel like
what is the best?
Those moments was a little cute little turn on moment.
What is the best sex that you ever had?
Oh, the best sex.
And what do you consider good sex?
I feel like the good sex depends on the person's vibe. It depends on the person's vibe. For me, it depends on the person's vibe. Yeah, and the connection that I have with the person.
What you guys say, sis? You want to quiet and shake your head?
I'm not gonna say anything right now. I can't say nothing from that.
I know her. You know what she's thinking? She's like, I'm having the best sex right now at the time of my life.
She was over there real quiet about it. She was just like,
What's your favorite position? Everybody, what's your favorite position?
I like doggy style.
Doggy style, yeah.
See, it got to go. I don't have a favorite position.
Actually,
I like it to go.
A new way that I kind of like figured out that I really, really like, that I kind of experienced with my ex, and it's like that's actually my favorite position. And it's like a form of riding, but yeah.
Oh, y'all was doing Kama Sutra.
What?
Kama Sutra.
Very much so.
What about cowgirl? Reverse cowgirl. Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of porn do you guys watch?
Oh, I don't watch that.
I enjoy straight porn better than gay porn.
Let me see if I want to watch porn.
I actually,
it depends on my mood. I like straight porn sometimes. Sometimes I like gay porn. It just depends.
Yeah, I think I would watch all of them to see which one. I don't know.
But I like to watch porn that's not like production porn. Like I like to watch amateur, like somebody was recording it.
Me too. I don't like the whole production and like, it's a whole play, like
and acting and
getting robbed or y'all. This is too much. Like, no, just get to the fucking like that's just like somebody.
Okay. How often do you guys masturbate, and what is too much masturbation?
Ooh, Lord of mercy.
It depends. If I'm in masturbation as far as like jacking off, or masturbation as far as like having sex with somebody.
No, masturbate. You jacking off
alone, but alone or with someone.
Alone.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm relieving stress.
Me, I'm kind of like a everyday.
I'm not kind of every day. I'm definitely in every day.
I'm kind of every day. Like I'm on the verge of every day, but like I could take a break I could take a day off and then like
a break. I'm just like,
but if I take a day off, like the next day, I might do it twice, you know, just to like catch up.
So you're making up for what you missed.
Exactly.
The safest sex.
oh, I got a question for y'all.
Actually,
What's
to
the
be
most
honest,
rounds y'all ever went with one person, like at one session?
Huh?
Like the most rounds you went, like back if you went back to back 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all night long.
7 times.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh,
I'm like,
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna head out.
That's a lot.
that's a lie. You got Pop's got stamina.
Okay?
Okay, you gonna do it. Was there any breaks in between?
You got classes. I need to take you.
That must have been an all nighter. Like they spent the night.
It was 7 times.
Y'all know he loved milk, honey.
Is it?
Y'all know he loves milk, honey.
Was
That's
it
why
7
he
times?
that
Like,
milk.
but was it 7
Anyway,
times back to back?
Mercedes.
Was it 7 times back to back, or was it like one time they take a 20-minute break and back into it, or was it like 7 times like consecutive, like back to back to back?
They probably was
Back
2, 3 times back to back, break, roll over, do it again, wake up in the morning, do it again. You like breakfast, no breakfast, bitch, bend over, do it
I
again.
need breaks in between. I might need like a smoke break or something like that.
Mind you, that
I'm gonna need a break.
That question was on the list, G. So we're gonna go back. Name a sex position that you've never tried that you would like to try. Yes, she is a cisgender female, everyone.
Oh my God, honey, what sex position haven't we tried?
I was about to say, right, like what? Maybe like a better question is like, where's somewhere you would want to have sex?
Yeah, because like let's because like I don't know. I think I've tried almost every.
Do you
position
prefer
I
to
want
give or receive?
I prefer to give than receive.
Same.
Well, I mean, you're talking to a woman right there, so.
Have you ever slept with someone that you worked with?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
But we slept together prior to us working together.
Okay. If you could sleep with any celebrity, who would it be?
T.I.
Yeah, no, already.
Lay it out, T.I. Sorry, but and a few others. But
I only have one.
I was like, who's your celebrity? Who?
Amari Hardwick. That's the only celebrity I would sleep with.
Who that?
Ghost from Power. Ghost from Power.
Who?
Okay.
Ghost from
Power.
He is hot.
I never watched Power before, so I don't know who that is.
Back in the day, mine was Lance Gross.
Oh, dark skin guy.
Back in the day, mine was T.I., but
back in the day, I don't really know. Like now, I don't know.
You just gotta say all of them, right? Now
I have a little fun with little Tyga, little somebody else.
Okay, just a few of them.
Are you loud or quiet during sex?
It depends. If they hit that noise box.
Yeah, it depends. It depends.
Shit.
Okay, everyone be honest. What is one sexual fetish that you are not ashamed to admit?
Well, I don't know if it's sexual, but I have a skin fetish.
You've always
I love to rub on skin.
I have a foot fetish. So I like to lick feet and I'll play with feet and stuff. Yeah, I do. But pretty feet. Like
that's what I'm about to ask you. So
pretty, clean, trimmed. Yeah.
Can you deal with somebody that ugly ass feet?
Ugly ass. I mean,
I'm talking about just some busted feet.
Like different color toenails and all
busted
that.
like how though?
Just busted. Like they've never took care of their feet.
Like corn.
I mean, it's not a deal. It's not necessarily a deal breaker for me, but I mean, I would just be like, Like we gonna have to fuck with Tim's on the whole time.
Do feet?
Oh,
But you're not gonna be ready to throw them things in your mouth.
Definitely not.
Have you ever seen feet that just turned you on?
Yes.
Okay. G, do you like feet? Look at G's face.
What happened?
You like G, do you like feet?
Actually, I used to hate feet, but recently I've dabbled in the area of feet.
Recently,
So
we've been on
I-
quarantine. So how recent?
Oh,
What happened?
How recent? We've been on quarantine.
My stuff
about a
is
month.
fucking up.
Let G think about that. Somebody said, Mercedes, do you think men who only like doggy style is selfish?
What happened? My stuff was fucking
that only like doggy style is selfish. I mean,
You said people that don't.
yeah, a little bit. They got to explore their horizons, honey, if they do other positions.
People are telling me I should bring a trans woman on here. I love it.
Oh, they love the babies. They love the baby.
Have you ever made a sex tape?
Yes.
Baby. I remember one time me and my ex-boyfriend, this is back in like 2009, that's the last time I had a boyfriend. I got this new little digital camera, that's how old it was. I had a digital camera and I recorded it, and I ended up getting drunk and going back to my hometown, going out to this club called the Interbell in Akron. I got so drunk. I left that club. I don't know where. And mind you, I thought I was being cute because I had the digital camera, had like a clip to my waist and stuff. Baby, I don't know where that camera is.
I thought you were about to say you went to the pub and they were playing a video in the pub.
I was about to say that too. I was about to say he
Baby,
plugged it up and like it was a whole situation.
No.
What is the first thing that sexually attracts you to someone?
Huh?
What is what?
What is the first thing that sexually attracts you to someone?
Nice legs.
See, it's so different for me because I like different types of people, so it just depends.
Yeah.
I can't take. You know what? I'm done.
What?
Did you think I'm?
I'm fucking done, Mercedes.
I just tell you what it looks like. What the fuck is going on?
I can't right now.
Why do you have to do that?
Have you ever had a fantasy about sleeping with one of your family members?
Oh no.
No, I mean, I say all the time. I mean, I have good-looking family members, but like a fantasy of sleeping with one of them,
Right.
Now maybe if we wasn't, maybe if I didn't know we was family and like I just seen you and I'm like, damn, they fine, like, yeah, but like if I know you my family member, I'm not.
They said, what do you feel? What? No, they said Corey and C, do we like power bottoms? And James, are you a power bottom? Well, whoever you are, he must know you because you know his name. So whoever you are. What do you guys feel about water sports? Say it.
What is that? I learned that. Okay, what is water sports?
Water sports? No.
What is water sports?
Oh, good question. Have you ever cried or falling asleep during sex?
First of all, if somebody is
cry all the
falling
time.
asleep, well, I've cried before doing.
What did you say? You cry all the time?
I cry all the time, and I just can't figure out what it is.
You just told me this shit,
But
man.
I did, and I asked like, "What is it?" Yes, I do all the time.
So Mercedes,
You be like bawling, crying, or it be like tears.
It will bust out of nowhere. I'm telling you, it be like going, and then honey, it's just like, oh, like.
Wait. So Mercedes, let me ask you a question. Are you crying because physically it feels good? Or are you crying? Is it how much you love you?
I was trying to figure it out myself. I don't know. It comes out of nowhere. Like listen, we be doing the damn thing, and I just start busting out crying. And while I'm crying in my mind, I'll be like, well, bitch, why is you crying? I can't figure it out. I'm telling you, I can't figure it out.
Maybe you're just in love. Have you ever fallen asleep during sex?
No, not I. Not I.
No.
Do you enjoy sex in the shower?
Oh, you can
Yes.
fill up with water, won't you? It's nice and slippery. It's nice and slippery.
It depends on how big the shower is.
You might get filled up with a little bit of water.
It depends on how big the shower is for me.
Have you ever fantasized about someone else during sex?
Yes.
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 Do you prefer eye contact during sex?
Yes.
Yes.
Depends who it's with.
It does depend on who it's with, but
It depends on who it's with.
Do you like to kiss during sex?
it depends on who it is.
Could you date someone that does not kiss?
If we're dating,
No.
we gotta kiss. I mean, that's an intimate thing. I feel like kissing.
What?
I don't know. I probably could. They don't like to kiss a lot or don't kiss at all. I could probably do that.
What is the longest you've gone without sex?
2 years.
I went 6 months without sex before.
I'll probably say a year. Especially when I was living in Ohio, it ain't.
It was dry, honey. It was dry.
Do you guys like do you like sex with lights on or off?
Who is these people? Why are they always about
This is a list of questions.
Oh my God.
It depends on the
Only
mood.
sex
It depends on the
question.
mood. It depends on the mood.
I agree with you.
Zoom after dark.
Okay, it is. It's almost, it ain't even 12 guys.
Do you guys like dirty talk?
Yes.
No, I'm not into dirty. While I was getting done, yeah, but not just we.
Y'all like music or silence during sex?
Music
No,
or
I
what?
like dirty talk while it's being done, but not just on the phone talking dirty. It's like, honey.
I think it depends on the mood too, G.
Yeah, for music or silent, it depends on the mood for me too.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to be?
When y'all play music, do y'all be fucking to the music, to the beat? Like it be as fast.
Certain songs you do
Maybe
don't
in the
Oh.
beginning during foreplay, but once I'm in it, I'm in it. Like, bitch, fuck that music. I'm toned out. Like,
No, but there's certain times. See, sometimes you got to focus on that phone so you don't come bust real fast. So you do have to focus on that phone sometimes and do the beat with the song real quick, like, and then you might be singing it.
you gotta slow it down. You gotta like, all right.
What was
gotta
y'all
sing it
doing?
in a little bit, like,
What did y'all do with somebody y'all was having sex with, like start rapping the lyrics or singing the lyrics to the song? What would that take you out of the
You got
mode?
to every now and again so you don't bust real fast. You got to go over there a little bit and do the beat to the song real quick. You know.
Do you like someone that takes control or someone that is submissive?
It depends. That depends.
I like a mixture of both.
Yeah.
Yes.
All this sex talk, honey. Y'all keep the earphones up on my man at home. I can't.
Ever had sex in a car?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Is Riot on here?
No, he got cut off.
Oh, baby, they got it out of here.
Okay. What makes you feel the most loved?
Money.
The most love. I'm a very affectionate person, so like I'm a very touchy, affectionate. So like always like touching me, hugging on me, kissing on me, like randomly. I love that. Like I love a random kiss or random hug or just like I love shit like that. Or random I love you, like, you know, words of affirmation, you know, confirmation, stuff like that.
Somebody said, Mercedes, the reason why you're crying every time during sex, Devin Dorsey said, is because you have some type of suppressed trauma deep down inside.
Because I have what?
You have some type of suppressed.
I'm gonna go get another drink.
You have some type of suppressed.
I think I might need one. Some suppressed drama. What's that line of words?
You have some type of suppressed drama deep inside.
No, I don't. What's this line of work? What he do?
Like, are you a psychiatrist?
He better diagnose over that lie, over this lie. He diagnosing people with things over this lie.
All right. Go ahead.
I don't know what it is, baby. I don't think it's bad. I definitely don't think it's that. I ain't nobody I ain't traumatized in that type of way. No, I don't know. I don't think it's that. But tell me what's your line of work. Then we might get. Tell me what's your line of work.
What's your favorite romantic movie?
Oh, see, I don't like romance movies.
I do.
I'm not a romance movie. I'm not a romance movie.
I like a few. I love
my favorite romance movie. Avengers Endgame.
I love Love Jones. I love
The
Notebook.
Okay.
Well, I do got a favorite love story.
I'm a movie person, so I love Love
I'm
Jones.
a movie person too, but I'm not really like I don't really like drama, romantic movies like that.
What's your favorite meal to cook for date night?
Now, it depends on who you get. Some of them don't deserve a nice, good old meal. But some nice steak, number one. It depends, but some people don't eat red meat. I might do like seafood, like a seafood like type thing, a seafood spread maybe. Because you don't got to, maybe.
Well, girl,
I don't know. It just depends for me. I would just like to cook just to show somebody I can cook. So when they taste my food, they see their reaction like, oh, you can cook. So it don't really matter.
That's why. Corey, what's your favorite romantic movie?
Huh?
Your favorite romantic movie?
My favorite romantic movie. My favorite romantic movie would have to be Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Players Club.
I believe you.
I live for that now.
What is your favorite ratchet movie?
Ratchet movie.
What? Definitely Players Club.
I just watched Soul Plane the other day. That's a ratchet movie.
Oh, that is ratchet.
Players Club.
Yeah, Players Club.
I love that.
Baby Boy too.
Ratchet.
Joe was ratchet.
What y'all doing? Over here looking.
My order got the munchies.
Okay. I need a little cocktail.
What is the quickest way to your heart when you have a wall up?
Ooh, somebody tell me because I've been had a wall for years.
Oh my God.
I've been trying
somebody please tell me.
Right, I need somebody. No, who got the keys to the bulldozer? Because this wall.
Somebody said, "Gee, why?"
I don't know.
Wait, what happened to the question?
Coach Nick Love said, "Why have you been single for 11 years?"
Ooh, because I don't got time to play games with people, and I feel like until I find somebody that can show me otherwise, like I need to focus on other things, like building my brand, building myself. That's what I'm focusing on.
He don't want somebody that want everybody else that want about 100,000 different people. He wants somebody that just want him, not him and a thousand.
So in the past 11 years, have you not found anybody like of quality to be a boyfriend or a potential husband or whatever you're looking for?
I had one little person that I was kind of dealing with, but at the same time, I started building up. Also, when you build up walls and start being so like stern in that way, I don't know. It's hard for you to just let people in. So until I find somebody, I can feel like it's gonna really have to be like a sweep me off my feet type of situation. Because I'm like tunnel vision focused on some other shit. So you gonna really have to like come from the side and sweep me off my feet type of shit. But other than that,
so what sweep you off your feet like?
I don't know.
Bringing like roses to the door.
So I don't know.
You said they ain't been 11 years, so I don't know. Well, you know it. When it's meant for you, you will know it.
When it happens, I'll know. I'll just know.
I definitely know it.
Demetri said, "I agree, G. These trifling dudes." Mark said, "I agree, G. Somebody broke my heart years ago, and I'm still recovering over it. They took everything from me."
Yeah, that depression and breaking up and being all depressed and sad, and you in the bed, you can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't think about nothing but the person, where they at, what they doing. I ain't got time for that.
And then trying it all over again.
Right, crying, okay, what? And they out having a good old time, ain't they?
Baby, what? Having it up.
Dude, you in the bed.
They ain't thinking about you.
Can't even get out the bed, ain't changed clothes.
Oh, no, it's not giving all of that. It's definitely giving getting out the bed, going to work out, going to get myself together. Like, this next time you see me, I'm finna be on it popping. Like,
right.
Yeah. Coach said maybe you don't know how to. They said maybe you just don't know how to be vulnerable. That's why you have to wall up.
I feel like it's hard to be vulnerable when you were vulnerable at some point and somebody took advantage of that.
Hold on, guys. Somebody's calling in.
I'm calling. We doing call-ins too? I do not want to see people pop up on the screen. Hey.
Oh, I do. Let's get it. Come on, let's get it.
What y'all getting?
Like,
bring them on.
What y'all getting?
Can y'all see him?
No, we can't see nobody.
Jason Abish.
What's up, babe?
What's going on?
Nobody.
You gotta slide to the left.
You gotta slide over.
But it's only like Jason by himself and they go.
Yeah, you gotta slide back.
You gotta slide over. I can see all four of y'all at the same time.
No, I can't see. Only I can see. No.
We can't see.
Mercedes, you gotta slide it over.
I did. And
But she only gonna see him.
The people are like, yes, hey, Jason. All right, Jason. We was talking about telling people you and Mercedes, they want to know about Bigo. They want to know about y'all doing MJ Lounge.
Well, you know, our contract is still pending. I'm waiting for Mercedes to sign the dotted line. And hello, T. Hello, Florida.
The same thing about you. Now here we go. No, tell the people the truth. We coming on the big.
Okay, we coming on the big. There it is.
The big.
The big. Tell the people the truth. We coming.
Okay.
We slowly going.
This is to everyone. What is the biggest lesson that you've learned from your love life?
That I don't love myself enough.
That and to not give yourself too much
before you can love anybody else. That sounds like cliche to say, but you really do. You got to learn how to love yourself before you be trying to jump in a relationship, trying to find love with somebody else.
You got to love yourself.
Few people.
I mean, once it's done, you have to know when it's done. I don't think that once it's done, it's done. When you drag it on, try to keep it going and going and going, that's the lesson right there. Because you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. Once it's
Some
done,
people don't even know what makes themselves happy. They try to find it in somebody else. Like if you ask somebody right now, like, what's one thing that makes you happy? They're gonna be like,
I don't know why.
Some people can't figure it out.
They don't know.
Y'all have been chatting. I'm kind of jealous. I just got in on this conversation. I was watching for 20 minutes.
You have all them sex questions.
Somebody said, gee, they wish they would have a chance to show you that they could be trustworthy. They will be good to you.
But you just got to
call them up on the phone. That's it.
Hit them up.
Show me. I'm just gonna
hit him up on his phone. Let me see what he got for nothing. What you got to do?
I don't believe in all that cheating stuff.
So can I ask Corey a question?
Oh
no. I'm just going to go ahead.
So Corey, being as though as long as I've known you to be in two relationships.
At the same time?
No, two overall. In your last relationship, you did a lot that was different for me as a friend watching you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will you ever do something like that again?
I would make sure that I'm secure in my relationship before I take that step to do something like that again. I feel like I did it to make the other person more comfortable and knowing that I was only for that person. And I feel like I shouldn't have had to do that, but I did it to make that person feel, secure in our relationship. But in the future, I think I would definitely be a lot more secure in my relationship before I decide to make it more public. And I don't think I will make my next relationship or my future relationship as public as I did in the past. Because to me, it was a lesson learned for me.
And then my second question to you is,
can I piggyback off that one? Corey, I'm with you. I only one time in my life did something public. Everyone close to me, everyone was astonished. They was gagging. They didn't know what the
fuck. Everybody's same with me.
Everyone was gagging. Everyone was astonished. Everybody wondered. Everybody was like, "What the fuck is this about?" I would never do that again. Only way I would do that with someone again is if the person that I've had the longest dealings with again. That's the only way.
But what is it what?
Is it what?
Is the person that I've had the longest dealings with. That's the only person I would ever be public again with.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I would make sure I'm a lot more secure in my relationship as far as longevity, as far as, like emotionally and all of that stuff. Yeah.
And my second part to my question is, though your son is young, and he probably won't even remember him, honestly speaking, what was that like for you now in walking away from a relationship, knowing that you infused your son into the relationship? Like, how did that make you feel?
To me, honestly, it was a breath of fresh air because it was something that I kind of not hid from my son, but I didn't know how to tell him or necessarily when to tell him. And I felt like in that moment, in that relationship, that honestly, to me in my life, that was the perfect time for me to do that, because I did it with someone that one, I was comfortable with coming out to him with. And that was somebody that my son had a relationship with prior to my son even knowing the relationship between him and I. My son had built his own relationship with him. My son, me introducing my ex to my son, we were just friends. Well, I introduced him as my friend, and I wanted to see how my son reacted to him, because kids know just off of a person's vibe how that person is. And the fact that he just, he took to him like he took, like he would take to me. And to me, that made me more comfortable in telling him, okay, well, this is the person that daddy's in love with, or this is the person that daddy is dating. So I don't regret it. And although I don't feel like he necessarily gets it now, I will have to reiterate that to him in the future. And I feel like I will do that when the time is right. But my ex and my son, they still have a good relationship. My son still talks to my ex, and I've even told my son, like, although me and him aren't together, I can't necessarily tell you, not to talk to him, because y'all have your own personal relationship, and I don't want to be that person to him to tear him away from somebody that he's built some type of relationship with. I don't want to be that person. But
how is that healthy for you? With, like, how sometimes when you leave a relationship, you got to shut that door. You think the back door is still open a little bit?
Now. It's hard because my son, even when I talk to my son now, he's like, oh, well, when I come visit, can we go hang out with this person, or can we? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. And, it's hard for me to deal with it now because I'm still emotionally attached to this person. I'm still,
processing
in this person. Right. And it's like, it's hard for me to deal with now. But I mean, I feel like in the future, whether my son outgrows his relationship with my ex or not, maybe in the future, I can't tell you right now, but in the future, if it's possible for us to, all come together as one and be, him and I be friends, and him still have a relationship with my son, I'm okay with that. And, if the relationship falls apart and, he doesn't have a relationship with my son, we'll just move on. It's nothing, no hard feelings.
I got a question for you guys, and this is a real question that I want to hear all your feedback. How do you guys deal with the mourning stage of a breakup? Like, when that you've been together for whatever amount of time, and it was a real relationship and it's over. Like, how did you guys deal with that grieving stage, that mourning stage? How did you get over it? And was it something that it took a long time to get over?
Breads and soups.
Bread and soup.
Bread and soup.
No, I don't think that you never really get over it. Not like you get over it, but there's always something still there that's like, I don't know. I don't know. If you really
I'm a
ever,
dramatic. Okay, I'm sorry, Mercedes. Go ahead.
I don't know if you really ever get really fully over it, and not over it where like you're stuck, like that's your you're stuck. But it's still always something there that's like, nah.
Yeah.
You know, you just ain't feeling it.
Me personally, I'm a dramatic. I go through the dramatics of breakup. I'm crying, like I'm eating. I'm like in my room, like I'm thinking. But also in that time, I also find myself and throw myself into stuff that I kind of ventured off from. Because when I get into a relationship, I kind of make it. It's bad because I kind of lose myself because I'm so worried about making the other person happy. And I think that's what I kind of fault myself when it comes to relationships with me is I give myself so much, I kind of like leave myself in the dust for somebody else. So so when I deal with breakups, I go through the whole dramatics, like the crying, the should I text this person? Should I call them? Should I not? Like it's a whole situation. And sometimes I kind of linger the situation on and I still converse with them and try to make it seem like it's okay and I still talk to them. But I feel like once I actually emotionally detach myself from somebody, if it comes back around to us being friends or whatever, I feel like I can do that but I have to physically, like completely emotionally detach myself from this person.
See, it's funny. I'm cold. So when I kind of know it's over before it's over. So once I know that it's over, bitch, that door is shut. And once that door is shut, I keep on walking. Now, my process is a little bit different because I drown myself in work, but I refuse to, because I think that I'm the kind of person where I processed a long time ago that it was over, and I stayed in it knowing that it was over. Mm-hmm. And then once I really realized, like, bitch, all right, I'm done. Door shut, proceed forward. I don't go backwards. Now, I will say that there are some instances where I do maybe a year or two down the line might have some type of communication, but I doubt it because I'm just too stern to even like indulge in that. And I made a mistake, which taught me a life lesson that, you know, once it's done, you never go back. Because when you go back, you end up learning a bigger lesson than you did the first time. So I just chose never to go back down that road or those roads again.
Somebody asked, they said, Corey, how old is your son?
He's 8.
Somebody asked, Jason, are you single?
Yes.
He said that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my bitch, what happened? You may call in, can't your sister. Oh, well, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that I've been single. I just was dating. And in dating, you discover what's for you and what's not for you. And that's the great part about dating.
So why don't you tell, what's for you? What type of person you like? Or
I don't have a type.
Your...
I don't have a type, but I know at this point in my life that I'm no longer okay with being the table, the chairs, the place setting, the food, the utensils, how it's going to be cleaned, how the food's. I'm not okay with that.
And you just there to eat.
Yeah, you just there to eat. And it's not so much just eating, because I do believe that, you know, the last few people that I dated, they did bring something to the table, but they were still trying to figure out things in their life and figure out places in their life where they wanted to go, and we just did not align. And sometimes, you know, we have ways of forcing or projecting our own views of what we want so bad that we miss the bigger message that's sitting in front of us. And with that, that goes back to self, because I have to realize that I have to love me more and be for me before I can allow someone to be that close to me.
All right, Preston.
Okay, well said.
You loan money to somebody you're dating.
What happened?
G-Face got curious.
I mean, everybody needs to have their own stuff.
You said what happened? What was the question?
Sean is on this live trying to. Sean said, "Jason, you got to type. Stop it."
I don't have a type.
Wait, what was the question though?
Would you loan money to somebody that you're dating?
I mean, I've used the word like I'm going like, oh, somebody that I'm dating, like, oh, well, can I borrow this? But I'm like, if we're
how long we been dating? And
yeah, but if we're in a relationship, like, there's
let me borrow $100.
Okay, let's say you're dating for 3 months.
Because you're black.
All right, I got it for y'all. Y'all been dating for 3 months. He says, "Listen, babe, I've got a little issue. I need money."
Look at me, I'm like,
what's the little issue though? If we're dating for 3 months and you can actually put some money.
I'm a little short on my rent this month.
Yeah, I'll do that because you're not finna get kicked out and come think you finna come live with me.
All right, I need about $400.
Oh, 400, you might gotta knock that down a couple.
Well, see, I don't know because I'm gonna tell a true story. Recently, somebody that I was dating, I had went through a little situation, and I was just having a conversation about something, and like I was telling somebody I needed this large lump sum of money. So I was like, I need 5G to do X, Y, Z, so and so and so. So they
sent
cashed
you
at me
5G?
5G, huh? And when they cashed at me the 5Gs, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I gagged. I gagged, but I gagged because I was never used to. Did I miss something?
Huh?
Did I miss something?
You don't see what
He
sent you 5G. He sent you
We
5G.
get 5G that man sent you.
Okay.
No, I was still listening.
So no, he sent me the 5Gs, and in that, what it made me realize was if that finally, for that moment, like damn, here I am dealing with somebody that like usually I'm so busy being the person that's there for everybody else, and then even though he didn't have to give it to me, when he gave it to me, I was like, it fucked me up because I'm not used to nobody giving me shit. So it made me look at my trajectory of him as a person. I looked at him completely different because he didn't have to do that. Like he didn't have to do that. I mean, I gave him the 5G back.
What if you were playing? What if you were playing?
I mean, if I was playing, that would have been a good ass test. Like at least I would have known. Like, bitch, he would have gave it to me if I really needed it.
Would you have sent it back though and said you was playing?
Yeah, I would have sent it back.
That's a goddamn. You would have sent all of it back, or maybe some of it.
No, I would have gave it all back to him because I don't like having nothing over top of my head.
Lie. I'd have used it for something. Shit, I'd have put it to use.
Some of it, right? I didn't need that much, but I'm gonna tell you this
all
one thing.
But where's what though?
If you just
wait,
got
I want you to realize something though. Corey,
wait
a minute. Corey and Mercedes are Virgos, so you already know when it
No,
comes.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra.
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Well, honey, I would have used some of it. Yes, I would have. I would have said most of it, babe, but I would have used some of it because he sent it to me. Yeah. I need all of it, baby.
First of all, if you sending me 5Gs and I necessarily didn't ask you, and I just said I was just, just telling you my feelings, and you just willingly sent me 5Gs, that clearly you just got that to throw away, so you don't need it, and I really need it, whether it's for this or I'm just playing. Like, so
I'm using it.
Okay, I'm flipping it too. Fuck it.
We'll talk about it later.
And I'll flip it and give you your 5 back. Fuck that.
But you asked for it or he gave it to you, because I missed that part.
I was having a conversation about something that he overheard. And then from us talking about it, I didn't ask for it, but I was like kind of putting certain innuendos out there to kind of see something. And I did gag when he did it because I was just like, I didn't check my Cash App in that moment because at the time I thought it was house dudes coming through. To be honest,
you heard that ding come through your phone. It was like ding ding.
No, but G, I thought it was like a Prodigy sending a little $20. I didn't think nothing else. So when I went to the Cash App and I saw it,
you was like, whoa.
I was like, oh shit, like all right, but what it?
I would have said 2,500. Half minute up on. Half.
Somebody can y'all date somebody that is gay?
What is gay?
What is gay?
Gay. What is gay?
I mean, some people might look at all of us like we're gay.
I would say I'm gay.
What, like flamboyant? Like what? Flamboyant? What do they mean? Like gay?
Maybe
gay, right?
I got a question, Jason. Do you like Peter, Johnson, or Slodge?
You know, at one time I used to
let me break it down for you.
I know what Slodge is, girl.
Peter is 7 and under. Johnson is from 7 to 9, and Slodge is 10 and above.
So at one time in my life, I used to be about the power of the Slodge. Now that I got older, I'm all about Peter.
You said, baby, I got to say those walls on. They got to be correct.
Because see, my thing is,
it took me a long time to get these walls back.
No. You can have Slodge. You can have Slodge and not have motion. And sometimes Peter will beat you up like you got Slodge.
Sometimes Peter will do shows over Slodge.
Peter will do you justice, honey.
Now,
Slodge might just be nice for the look of it, but baby, Peter will get you
for fellatio purposes. Do you prefer Peter Johnson, or Slodge. Mercedes is like, oh Lord.
Acute Johnson.
Acute Johnson.
Baby.
Johnson that's borderline.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Have y'all? What are y'all thoughts on water sports and scat?
What
Oh,
is water sports? They never answered that for me. What
Wait,
is
say
that?
that again.
Water
Water
sports.
sports like people peeing on you and in your mouth and in your
You know what? You know what's crazy?
your,
I'm gonna be
your
honest.
private and all
You know
that.
what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest. I've always wanted to try peeing on somebody. That has always. I'm just gonna be honest. That's always
what
been.
you mean
That's
peeing on
always
somebody? What do
been
you
a
mean?
sexual fantasy of mine.
Like you just wake up and like, bitch, I'm gonna piss on your face?
No, like maybe like in the shower, like definitely not in the bed or something, but like in the shower, like you know, like a
It's
sexual.
not that morning
type
piss. You know that morning
situation.
piss long.
Oh, that morning
I
piss
did
is
not.
long.
You wake up there all night. You did have
Oh God, and it be stale too. I maybe
Okay.
like after like
Oh,
be
no.
all hot and steamy.
So then, how do y'all
Real
feel about
ghetto,
scat?
like-
Like, would y'all let somebody defecate on y'all? Would y'all defecate?
You know
No,
that,
no,
that,
that-
that, that. I'm just-
Well, where did
That's
all these
too
words
First of
coming
all,
from? Like,
first of
where
all,
did
the
all
word-
that-
The word alone
What's that,
sounds
scat?
trifling. Scat.
Where
Well,
did
no,
all these
because
words-
last
where
night, on Bigo, with this morning, I have a morning show called the Jason Told Me Morning Show. So from 5 to 7 a.m., we talk about different topics and stuff. So the topic was, there was a guy on there that was talking about his experiences being Black in the leather and bear community. So he's into bondage and dominatrix and different things like that. So he was talking about like how Black people frown upon scatting and peeing, and it was like this whole long conversation. I was so surprised at the amount of folks that was into scat and said they like it crunchy like Jiffy. So it was just really surprising to me. It took me out.
I've honestly met this guy before. I've honestly met this.
Wait. You said what? Crunchy like what?
Crunchy like Jiffy crunchy, like like peanut butter with crunch.
Like peanut butter, but like the actual peanuts in it.
Yeah, like crunchy Jiffy. Like
That is doing shows.
So answer me this:
I've
would
actually-
y'all for $100 million? Would you drink a cup of scat, a measuring cup of scat?
my
A measuring
$100
cup.
million?
$100 million. Is you
I'm
drinking the
doing
scat or no?
Give me that scat, baby.
Okay.
You call me a
I'm
scat daddy.
I'm drinking that scat, then I'm skedaddling. Then I'm
Call
skedaddling
me
to the
overall
back.
mother scat, baby.
Call me the scat daddy.
Oh my God.
Come on, overall mother scat.
Y'all, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do?
I'm drinking
$100 million.
that scat, skedaddling my ass over to the
Mercedes,
bank.
you gonna eat the scat, girl?
I don't think I could do it.
$100 million?
Baby, I'm buying me a whole new
money.
mouth. I'm buying me a whole new mouth.
It can be your
A
own
whole
scat. It can
new
be your
mouth.
own scat.
I'm getting a whole new mouth. Baby, what?
What are they talking about? Everybody's on here talking about Samantha James would drink it for free. What are they talking about?
Because she's always got
Let's just pray
scatty
for that
catty.
lady. We just gonna say we're gonna pray for her because
Is that what they talking about? Everybody's on here talking about. That's what they talking about. Scatty catty.
Because that's what she always used to say, scatty catty.
They said you
We
could
could
tie
go.
me up, but if you try to go to the bathroom on me, we got issues.
Okay, so
I
we give y'all
I
the
gotta
scenario.
trust you. I gotta trust you
So,
for you to tie
you're
me up.
laying
And
in
I
bed.
don't trust you for that either. That's a lot too.
So let me give y'all a scenario.
Catch me on a drunk night. I'm like, tie me up.
You're laying in bed, you sleep, you and your significant other. You get awoken by him moving. So when you wake up, you look over, he got his phone in his hand like this, and he's going like this, he's jerking off. So do you A, join in, B, get mad because he didn't wake you up, or C, look at that nigga laugh and go back to sleep?
What do you say? Hey, see, grab the phone and see what the fuck he looking at. You got me fucked up. He like,
honestly, I would get mad if you didn't initially try to wake me up prior to you doing it. Like if you just wake up and just like, if you don't at least try to wake me up and like try to see if I'm into doing something and you just automatically go to your phone, that means you ain't want to do nothing with me anyway. So I'm gonna wake up with an attitude. Like what the fuck?
Right.
And how dare you have
like,
the audacity to do it beside me and not get your ass up and go in the bathroom instead of
I was about to say, I would have been
on my
like, you can't go to the
goddamn
bathroom with that. You woke me up and shit.
Wait. So what if you went to going to the bathroom and caught him doing it in the bathroom?
I'm still
Oh,
gonna
so
have
now you in the
attitude,
bathroom
but you ain't
jacking
waking me up. But you can at least have the courtesy to get up and go to the bathroom.
I don't feel some type of way. Like I'm right here. What's good? Like
Yeah, I'm right here.
What
I'm
would
right,
you
and
do?
if it's that bad that you really got to get another off, like just come on, like let's do it.
Grant Jones said.
Are you looking at a screen and I'm right here? I ain't for it.
Grant Jones said, "Watch and go back to sleep."
You crazy?
I remember one time I spent the night at my straight friend's house, and I woke up. This was when I was like going to summer camp. I had woke up, and he was like, I felt the bed like going crazy, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I felt like woke up, and I felt like him, the jacking motion. So I had just got up and went to the bathroom. Like I didn't look, I just walked, like got up and walked straight. But that's when I was young and naive. If I would have knew what I knew now,
you must have a King Kong salon.
Internet. If the guy that come put your internet is sexy as hell and comes to your house and asks you for a blowjob, what would you do?
Blow me.
If I'm single,
what happened?
Yeah.
If the internet guy comes to your house and asks for a blowjob, what would you do?
The internet guy. You said the internet guy.
Am I getting free internet?
How about you gonna hit my internet up first?
A free month? Bitch, you finna get free head. Am I getting a free month or something?
If he's sexy, I'm like this.
Now, Corey, you know that the texts have nothing to do with the front office, okay?
Huh?
The text ain't got nothing to do with customer service.
Well, neither do this head.
Don Doe said, question, do you guys go to glory holes?
No.
You know what? I've never experienced one of those before.
I have back in the day at Follies.
I've been to a bathhouse.
I've never been to one of those either.
So when you go to the bathhouse, what you walking? Everybody just fucking?
Well, when I went, it was just like I was younger, so I was with a group of people, and it was different. The one in Cleveland, it was nice. It had like a movie theater, it had a restaurant, it had a gym. It was really nice. It had a
that was a bathhouse?
It was really nice. Like, it was really nice.
Everybody was just fucking.
That sounds like heaven.
No, they had a whole other section, like dark room section, but then you can go to the whole other side, and they had like a big ass movie theater. Downstairs, they had like a bar with like pool tables and internet.
Oh, so
like,
you could just like be there all day.
Yeah, people would get rooms and be there all. They had 2 pools. It was like it was nice.
So could you only fuck in the dark rooms, or you can like have sex in like the movie theaters and stuff too?
Most people was in the dark rooms, but then they had like them little boards that look like X's. The people be strapped to and shit. It was a lot going on up there.
Oh my god!
What was this?
Somebody said, Jason. Wait, hold up a minute. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now. They said Jason got the pregnancy glove. Kevin Plant said, Corey, you a damn liar. He met you at one during his business trip.
Oh.
Who the fuck is Kevin? And when the fuck did this happen? What business trip was this?
Ronald Atkinson said, gee, that sound like Flex Bathhouse.
Yep, the Flex Bathhouse.
Is this Kevin? Knowing all of these bathhouses and stuff?
No.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Jody said,
I got a question.
Wait, hold up.
What would y'all do?
Okay. Everybody should have some me time. I'll catch him on the next go round.
Huh?
What happened?
Going back to the will you catch him jerking off next to you?
That ain't his. That's not me time. That's our time because we lay next to each other. He ain't by
okay.
What was your question, G?
I was saying, so say if you have like your piece, your boyfriend, your partner, your lover, whoever, and it's your first time bringing them around your friends or your gay kids, and you catch your friend or your gay child, kid, or whatever, eyeing your piece, what do you do?
Shut down.
The question is, what is the piece doing? Someone
if you catch them, they like you catch them eyeing them, and you kind of sense that they kind of giving each other back kind of some type of little sneaky link type of vibe.
When you say this is your piece, what do you mean? What do you say?
Like, it could be your piece, it could be your boyfriend, it could be whatever you are with that you
well,
like.
If this is your man, and first of all, let's keep it real. I know everybody on this phone very well. This is me. If you have a man, right? You're a man, and you're bringing around your friends, I wouldn't think that any of my friends, right or wrong, would even be giving that.
Right.
That would be an piece of shit, because anybody, y'all all know, if everybody knows me that I have around to bring somebody like that around, those are people I consider family, to be real with you, because I don't really have any friends, let's be honest. So to me, that's something else. Now, if you bring a piece around and you listen, I'm gay. I know gay people very well. I know what they give up, bitch. If they can get away with something, they're gonna get away with it. I know how it goes. I've been around many situations. I've seen many situations. I know many situations. Shit, I know how it gives. So I'm very keen to stuff like that. If I bring somebody around and I even get the sense that it's something that I'm not feeling, Jason, you with me on? I'm the kind of I'll promote it. I'll be like, bitch, go get your life.
Go get you a piece, bitch. Get you some, girl.
Yes, leave her right here.
Because if you're dealing, because already this is letting you know this is a piece of shit. Because if they feel that comfortable to come around and even give that vibe and that flirtatious vibe with someone, that's not the person for you. Keeping it real.
No.
But G, why? G, what's up? Because you feel.
I mean, I was just asking questions, keeping the convo flowing.
Because that's what happens. That stuff do happen a lot. It do happen.
No, it do happen. Something similar happened to me like that. Not with none of my gay kids or nothing like that. Well, but I brought somebody around and friends. You know, like you said, some of the gay people don't have respect or loyalty to people they have bonds with, so they don't give a fuck. But me personally, like if you're my friend, family member, like you bring somebody around me, I can't even look at them like that. Like even if they look, I'm like, okay, they're attractive or whatever. But after that, like it's nothing. It's like.
All right, question: what's the most trifling thing a friend ever did to y'all?
They not my friend no more, so they ain't get a chance to do it. Straight up.
John Doe said, "G, listen, y'all."
I think that people in the community get off on that though, like when they can have somebody else's piece, their friend's piece, or their something.
Some people do get off.
People get off on that.
Wait a minute.
It is a turn on to know that they can have like their friend's piece or something like that. It's a turn on for them to know that they can have it's something with that or something.
They said, "G, do you like a natural male musk or a fresh shower smell?"
It depends on the person. Like if we're not talking about musty, but like if you come around and have a natural musk, it depends. It depends. I don't want nobody that's funky and smell like.
I like fresh smell everything. Corey?
How old was y'all when y'all first had y'all first sexual experience?
Oh.
One that was wanted or one that was unwanted?
Huh? Well, we're gonna say first sexual experience and then actual first sexual penetration experience.
Again, one that was wanted or one that was unwanted?
Wanted. We're not gonna go into unwanted.
I was 18.
18?
Yeah, because I was molested when I was younger, so I used to have a problem with penetration sex for a long time.
I was young. I'm just gonna say that. Definitely less than double digits.
Right, I probably was like 8.
I was definitely less than double digits.
You know, when I'm not like having sex with little stuff, you know, playing around. And
wait a minute. When was the first time you sucked some dick?
Oh.
How you be like, ooh, let me see. That was a glorious day on the October. I'm just
October.
John Doe said, "Is it possible that you're going to take the girls on a ride?"
We're not doing no John Doe.
Oh my God, who's John Doe? Why he want to ride? John Doe want to ride?
They said, "Do you think being gay comes from being touched when you were young?"
No, I was born as white.
I think that's maybe some people's experience could be that, but it ain't my experience.
Nah, I was born this way.
Cause fuck that. If you touch me, I'm touching back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
What, Corey?
You touch me, I'm gonna touch you back.
Why does he know he lied? You already know.
Oh, all right. What do you guys like better? Whoever had pussy before, pussy or ass? What feels better?
I never had pussy, but I ate it before.
I don't really have pussy one time before.
Mercedes is falling out.
Did I answer? I don't know.
Honestly, I like ass better than pussy. Yeah, I like ass better than pussy, honestly.
You like the feeling better?
Well, what's the difference?
Look at my
Muufasa
father. My father's
Jacen.
over there like, yeah. He's like, yeah.
I mean, it really depends. I just think because I don't know. Like it's just I don't know.
Okay,
'Cause I've
take
had-
it off of
But
take it off of what it's
But
one.
he feels very good, but I don't really particularly like the wetness of it.
Yeah, and then pussy also like sometimes it like it's just
Which
like
one to be dry?
no, but it's just like sometimes it's just like
Oh no.
It's like what?
I don't know. It's just too much stuff that come out of there too. Like
It's just as much as come out of
too
that.
much. Like cum, pee, babies, like fluids, like
Like baby.
periods, like it's just too
Somebody
much.
gonna say,
A lot could come out of an ass.
Mercedes,
Shit.
you want to hear this?
Corn.
You want to hear this?
What they say.
They said Mercedes definitely like vagina.
Period. She's a lesbian.
Who said that?
McKitty Klowski, they said you definitely like vagina.
I forgot.
What's one of y'all biggest turnoffs?
I don't know.
They said pussy comes with a woman. I'm too gay to like it. It's more than a man's ass. Something about ass.
Okay.
Something about that ass.
John Doe, do you enjoy the taste of nut or just watching the climax of the person?
I'm not a big nut person. Like, I'm not swallowing nut. I'm not putting it in my mouth. Like, I have to, like, I would have
What
to.
Erica
really
is this? Please
like,
tell me what Erica this is. We're gonna leave it. I think I know who that is. We're gonna leave that question alone with another one for Mercedes.
Oh, well, go ahead and answer it.
They said Mercedes
with the shits.
They said Mercedes love good pussy.
That's what she had.
Somebody named Erica G. Mercedes love good pussy.
Okay, Erica. Call my phone, girl.
Call my phone, girl.
So Mercedes, what do you like better, ass or pussy?
Oh my God. I thought they wanted to. I mean, they want so good. They want so how they supposed to feel.
You heard the girl. Mercedes is driving a what? All right, you out of here, bitch. You getting on my nerves now.
They said I was driving a bus.
But they said you were driving a bus.
Yeah, I'm in the. Oh no, sorry.
Somebody said Mercedes they ran into you at the Acme one time in the Boulevard and they almost fainted.
Oh, that's for the faint.
They do that now. They do that. That shit be so weird to me. That shit is so weird to me. I don't get it. I love her.
Mercedes, I love you. They said, thank you, everybody. This is getting them through the quarantine. We all are great. Jason, are you doing your night ritual? What are you doing?
Yes, I just did my night skincare routine.
What is that? Share with the people.
So I use a glutathione soap. You know, Mercedes about that glutathione.
Yes.
I also use my Urban Skin Renewal soap. So I wash with my glutathione soap first. I do my Urban Skin Renewal soap second. I'm then followed up by my Even Tone Super Glow Serum. Then if I have a breakout, I use lactating acid gel.
Oh, that derma, how whatever that stuff is called is good.
Then I also use my skin brightening serum. And then I follow it up with my special blend of concoction that's patented. And you'll be finding out about that soon.
You can pay for this?
When my skincare line launches, I'll get paid for it then, sweetie.
Okay. Sweetie.
I love you guys. You guys was awesome. Everybody on here, please give out your information so they can follow you guys and send you guys a message. And G,
God.
I'm not on any social media right now, so
I wish you stopped doing that.
Why? Corey don't have a social media, so you can hit him up at 929-344.
G, can you please close it out with the corona, please, so everybody can see that was on here, please? Please close it out.
Close it with the corona, G.
You gotta close it out, please.
Close it with the corona.
Please, y'all gonna love this shit.
Close it with the Corona.
No, they're coming to Bigo, guys. No, it's not. They're coming to Bigo.
If y'all
Bigo.
want to follow me on
You get paid off
Bigo,
of Bigo.
download Bigo in the Google Play Store or the App Store, and look for me, JACENBOWMAN.
And guys, I hope everybody's loving this part. G is going to close it out.
Hey. Hey, wow. Hey, ah, hey.
Look at Mercedes, y'all.
I'm dead.
For all those that want their mask, make sure you hit up TIXEBYJMES, please. Everybody said, Kevin said, Mercedes, you are a fucking key. Yes, Mercedes, the lesbian.
Oh my God.
Please don't let this be your last life. We need the Mercedes Benz.
I'm gonna see y'all next year.
BIGO.
I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna see them next year. I'm gonna ride up on them next year real quick. Give them a little ride. Pull up like wow. Pull off to another gear.
Everybody say your cash apps. They want to know your cash apps.
Oh, y'all can definitely have the cash app.
I love y'all.
Love you too.
Right.
Bye, y'all.
Everybody, good night. Stay safe.
Good night. Stay home.
Stay corona free.